Hello everybody, it's Tracy. Okay, so I am going to show you something a little different for me today. I'm going to show you my art journal. Yes, I have an art journal. I've been art journaling. This is totally new. Of course, I know art journaling has been around forever. But it's only in the last couple of months or so that I have started to become interested in it. So, I'd been slowly collecting supplies for it, and I finally got the nerve up to just do it. So, over the last month, I think I did my first art journal page on the 4th of May or so. And this whole month, basically that's what I've been doing until a few days ago. Yeah. So this is my journal. And it's the Diane Reveille journal. And I think it's like 9 by 11 or something. I don't know. It's pretty big. And has this little thing on it. And so I researched journals, and I really wanted this one. This was the one I wanted. So this was the first one I got, and I love it. The only thing I don't like about this one is that it has two different kinds of pages. It has like manila pages and then plain white pages. And for me and my journal, the manila pages do not take the dilutions sprays as well as the white pages do. Now, so what I've done is that once I learned that, I decided that I would only use the dilutions on the white pages, and for the other pages I would do other things. But once I figured that out, I decided to try other journals too. So I got this little one, and this is just some junk. It's nothing yet, but I was experimenting on the paper, and the dilution spray in particular worked really nicely on this paper. And so once I knew that this paper was good, I needed a bigger one because I happen to work better with bigger spaces. This small space is okay for some things, but I like bigger spaces. So I got this big one, and this one is 9 by 12. And so, yeah, it's just, just nothing yet. The pages that I've been doing have been in this one. Okay, so let's get started. And I'll show you what I've done so far. So, of course, the Diane Reveille's journals come with the pocket, which is cool. Let me move, and hopefully I'm showing you guys. So I'll just show you my first page that I ever did. And it's rough. And this says, just do it. And basically, I was really intimidated and afraid, I know, silly, to start my journal. And I just decided to make my first page about, just do it. So that's what I talked about. Okay, so the second page I ever did, and let me see, what date was that? Hold on. Yep, May 4th is when I did that first page. And after that, I was just off and running. And so, this was my second page, and basically I was going to throw this little doll away because she was an experiment doll. And I figured, oh, you know what? I just put her in there. And so that's what I did. And then after that, I did this one. And I just used some stamps and paint. And oh my goodness, art journaling is one thing I've been enjoying. One reason I've been enjoying it is because this month has really been busy. So I haven't had a lot of time to do other projects. So art journaling is just no structure, no rules. It doesn't matter if it's a mess. In fact, it's fun to be a mess, and it's something that I can do relatively quickly. So that's one thing that I've been enjoying about it. And I don't remember all of the products that I use on everything. Sometimes I just slap stuff on there. So this is my first collage paper page, and I used tissue paper, and I don't know if you can see it, the texture of it. So, and also crepe paper down here for one of my daughter's parties. And I just, you know, cut out hearts out of paper and use different kinds of paints. And throughout the journal you'll probably see this pearlescent paint. It's by Martha Stewart. I love that paint. I've always loved that paint, so I use that a lot. Okay, so this page I did just experimenting with black, you know, white and the pastels over black. Another page is just some stuff that I wrote that I don't feel like sharing, so but it's basically the same thing. And then this is just a hot mess, playing with stencils and stamps, and a lot of my journals are a hot mess. Journal pages are. So it is what it is. I have fun in the mess. And then this is my page that I did more collage on. And one thing that I have discovered is that I love to collage. Love it. I think I love to do that more than anything. So I just collaged some designer paper, add some doilies. I have things that I cut out with dye to make flowers, stamps. Love this stamp. And I've fallen in love with Diane Reveille stamps. Not all of them. I'm not too crazy about those people. They're just a little wild for me. But, you know, they look really cool on other people's projects. But anyway, this is it. And I use gesso on here. Oh, and look at this. This is paint. I went looking for my paint daubers that I've had a few years, and don't you know that my paint daubers just dried up? I had lots of brand new paint daubers that I'd never even opened, and they were dried up. And they weren't that old. They were, I mean, maybe a couple of years old. Ugh, it's just ridiculous. So since this one wasn't totally dry, but it had like dried into a paste, so I used a stencil with it, and it just gave it some texture. Okay, so this is the next page, and yes, I do basically go in order. A lot of people just pick a page, and I've done that a little. Well, when I did that, I didn't do it because I wanted to. I did it because of the situation with the way pages react to the sprays. But I pretty much like to go next page. So let's see. Okay, so I've done some more collaging of tissue paper, stamps, stencils, sponge painting, and dilution sprays. Just a bunch of everything. Basically just experimenting to see how things work. And then we have this one. And this is from a stamp, a stamp that I got from Michael's a while back. I just stamped that out and used Sharpies and a white pen, and then the border comes from a Dilutions stamp set. And so now this one, I was just doing more experimenting, some more collage, Tim Holtz stamp, stenciling. Put this little girl here, my doll stamps, and I just stamped her on the paper and paper pieced her dress and headband. And so I thought that was pretty interesting. And then this is a crazy flower, but that's what it is. And it's a quote that I really like. I've always liked. Bloom where you are planted. So I just made a big flower. And here I used that Martha Stewart paint. And more stamping along the edges. And I just roughly drew that, obviously, because no artist did that. And so that's that. And so this is the next page, and this next page I'm going to show you, I used a prompt, and the prompt was, how did you wear your hair as a child? So here we go. And that's how I wore my hair as a child. So I drew her, painted her, used Dylusion stamps up here for the border, and I just wrote, when I was a little girl I wore Afro puffs, when I was a little girl I wore Afro puffs, and I wrote it all the way around. Okay, and there we go. And the colors I used here are pink and yellow because those have always been my favorite colors as a little girl up until now. So yeah, that's that. And then the next page I also did from a prompt, and it was something like, what does miracle mean to you, or something. And basically I just wrote some quotes about miracles, and I drew these little clouds, cut them out, sponge painted, used some stencils for the butterflies, and basically that's it. Okay, so this page is just some more collaging that I did, and if I don't know what to do, or I just want to do something, I start with collage. That seems to be my go-to thing. So, and another thing that I would like about collaging in my art journal is that I use up paper. All of this scrap paper and just paper from paper pads I have around, I'm able to just use it. So I just did some stenciling on top and some stamping, different stamps. That's it. Gesso, sprays, paint, just whatever I can put on there. And then this one is kind of a crazy page too. More of the same, mainly paints on this one. Okay. And then this one is just a page. I used my Dylusion stamp, letter stamps, and more Dylusion stamps. And then this is just a quote about hope. And then this is just an experiment page. I used a Martha Stewart punch to make some cardstock stencils, and I just wanted to see what I could do, and that's what I did. Okay. And this one, more collage. I used some tissue paper that I got from Michaels, printed tissue paper, and I just decided to use my favorite colors, my favorite color combination, I should say, which is black, white, and pink. And got paper and paint and stamps and everything. And this is mostly I just sit around all day being fabulous. That's not really true. Although, one could dream, right? And then here I just did another little paper piecing of the little girl, stamped her on there. And that's that. Okay. Another collage page. And for some of these pages that I didn't really do, you know, I guess I can go back and actually write on it. Okay, let's see what I have here. this is just a little coffee page. I had some coffee scrap paper left over from other project, and I decided to just do that. And so the idea behind this is that I was trying to make it look like cream in my coffee. Just kind of drip down. Yeah, that's what I thought I was doing. Okay, this page is just beautiful. I just love this paint. Love the color. It's Martha Stewart pearl paint, so I just wanted to paint it, and so that's what I did. And I will be doing something else on it, but I don't know yet. Okay, so here we come. Now on these pages, these are white pages that I can spray on if I want to, and the spray will work very well. So that's why I skipped those. I went on to the manila pages that don't take the spray very well, in my book anyway, to do more collage. So basically, I just put this tissue paper that I got from Michaels on here, and I used some Tim Holtz stains on here, and I stamped on top of it, and then I cut out this quote that I printed on my printer, and it says, "Happiness is not the absence of problems, but the ability to deal with them." Anonymous. And I love that quote because I find it to be so true. And this design, I can't even remember. I watched so many journaling, art journaling videos that I've gotten ideas from that I couldn't even possibly remember them all. But there was one lady who did a page. I got the technique from her to collage the paper on, and to use the spray, not spray, but what is that stuff? Stains, and to stamp over it from her. So it's not like it was my original idea or anything. Okay, so here's another collage page, which I particularly like, and I used a basic gray paper collection that was just sitting there, and I loved, and I think I'd made one card from it, and I thought, I'm just going to use it because I love it, and it's just sitting there. Why not? So I collaged the paper on. I used gesso and paint. I used sprays with stencils. I used the stickers that came with the collection. I used some stamps. So I just piled it on. That's what I did. Oh my gosh, this video is so long. Okay, I'm almost done. Alright. Yeah, this is the last page, you guys. This is my another collage page that I used, and I used some Prima paper and paint and gesso and stenciling, and I used different kinds of stamps to just stamp these words: joy, love, peace, happiness. So yeah, that's what I've done so far. You know, it's a start. I'm just starting. Hopefully a year from now my pages will be spectacular. But I am really having fun. I'm having a ball with this. Okay, so it has been a long video, you guys. For those of you who, hold on a minute, reaching, who stayed with me this long, I'm doing a giveaway. So, I have acquired some stamps that I actually have a duplicate of. So I'm giving it away. And this is it. It's Diane Reveley's Dylusions Doodle Parts. Okay. Very cute for art journaling. Okay. And I'm doing this for my subscribers who art journal or whatever. I mean, you don't have to art journal with it. You can do whatever you want with it. But for my subscribers who are subscribed to me as of today, and yes, I will be checking, you can win that and these two archival inks in emerald green and vermilion, because like I said, I have extras. And so yeah, to show my appreciation for you being subscribers and commenting and watching my videos and being so nice. I really appreciate you guys. So all you have to do if you want to win these items is make a comment on this video, and I will enter you in the giveaway. If you do not want me to enter you in the giveaway, you can still make a comment. Just say, don't enter me. Okay? Alrighty. So, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye-bye. Hi again. I guess I should tell you when I'm going to call a winner. So, okay, let's say you have until June 20th to make a comment, and on June 21st I will call a winner. Okay, so you have quite a while, and I think that's it, right? Yeah, remember, be a subscriber. As of today, you need to be a subscriber. New subscribers are always welcome, but this giveaway is for my existing subscribers. And yeah, you have to be a USA resident too. Sorry, you guys, I didn't say that. But yeah, it has to be USA because I simply cannot afford to mail out of the country. Sorry. And yeah, so make your comment by the 20th of June and you can win. Okay, so I think that's it. All right. Have a great day. Bye-bye.